reading, so it's up to me and Alita to learn all about how magic works, so we can tell her when she's wrong. Josh out.
P.S. Josh forgot to add that there's a half-dragon, half-dog named Dogon who lives in the library. Dogon is the sweetest little creature that ever lived. He breathes the cutest fire. Also, it's mostly Josh who's always telling Kit she's wrong. Alita. XXX.
I told you no adding anything, Alita. And I don't always tell Kit she's wrong, only when she is wrong.
PPS. Come on, guys. You've been writing in this notebook for practically hours. Let's go and do something fun. This is summer, not school. Kit.
Kit, this is my book. Stop writing in it. You don't even like writing. You didn't even spell writing right. And we can go outside when I am done. Okay, I am done. Josh out again, with this notebook going in a safe place this time. Chapter 1. Misspellings. In the book wood beneath the library, Kit Spencer was practicing spells. She was a stocky girl with red hair, pale skin, and more mud than you'd usually see on a person who wasn't a professional pig wrestler. At that moment, Kit was wearing her, not yet muddy, wizard's cloak and hovering a ball of fire above her head. Her tongue was out, and her face was screwed up in concentration. The goal was to raise the fireball above her head, then lower it to the ground. So far, so good. Faith was guiding her through the spell. The librarian was a tall, dark-skinned black woman with expressive eyebrows. She was wearing a long, fluorescent yellow dress and a chunky blue necklace. Her hair was in long locks, and her elegant nails were painted the same electric blue as her necklace. Unlike Kit, she wasn't wearing a cloak. Mostly wizards only wore those for ceremonies and parties. But as a wizard in training, Kit wore hers to track her progress. Each time she learned a new spell, her cloak gained an extra stripe of yellow at the bottom. She currently had a band of yellow about the width of her hand. She was hoping that any moment she'd be getting her controlled fireball spell stripe. She was so close. Faith stood beside Kit, watching the fireball intently. Now, slowly, use the gesture I showed you. And slowly, lift the ball a few inches. That's it. Gently. Kit was concentrating so hard that her forehead was a wall of sweat. This was the hardest spell she'd tried so far. The words of the spell weren't hard, just a quick "fewer oben" at the beginning. But after that, you had to focus your mind so hard that it felt like you were going to burst a blood vessel somewhere deep in your skull. Kit could feel the magic flowing through her as she focused on the fire, keeping it in its ball shape, keeping it steady. She lifted her hands just a little. The fireball wobbled and dipped. But then it rose. Slowly. Kit felt something new building inside her. She'd never managed to get this spell to work properly. Was this what it was supposed to feel like? It was intense, almost painful.
I'm doing it!
Kit cried.
I can feel it working!
At which point, the fireball flew up into the air and exploded like a firework over the treetops, scattering light of every color. Arrgh! Kit shrieked, shaking her hands as if they were on fire, then tripping on a root and tumbling backward onto her bottom with a bone-jarring bump. Are you okay? Faith rushed forward to help her up, checking her over for injuries. You're not burned, are you? Or in any way broken?
No, I don't think so.
Kit's bottom was bruised, but the heat of the spell had all flown upward. She peered above the trees to where the fireball had exploded.
Where did it go?
She asked. Faith waved a hand. There are protection spells over the trees to stop any...